You think you know how to spot a narcissist? Think again. Most narcissists don't show up with flashing, warning, red lights. They're charming, they're calculated, they're masters of deception. But in this video, I'm gonna give you one simple trick to expose them instantly, no matter how hard they try. You know that there's going to be one thing so that you will never be fooled again. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I want to make sure that by the end of this video, you're going to be able to test somebody so that you'll never be fooled again without them even realizing it, so that you can uncover whether you're dealing with a narcissist right away so that they'll never get a chance to manipulate you. So I'm a globally recognized attorney and high conflict communications expert, negotiation expert. I'm the best-selling author of Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And I've spent my career helping people break free from the chains of toxic people, relationships, whether you're in the courtroom, the boardroom, relationships, you're just dealing with people in everyday life. Today, I want to give you a powerful tool to protect yourself. And if that sounds like something you need, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you hit the notifications, because I drop powerful strategies every single day to help you take back your power and your voice so that you can take back control of your life. Here's going to be your simple trick to expose a narcissist. You want to know what it's called? It's called the empathy test, right? So here's how it works. Here's how you do it. It's a mirror, like it's just a little minor moment of vulnerability with them. Something small, but personal, and you just watch how they respond. And if they dismiss it, if they brush it off, or they even make the conversation about themselves at all, red flag. If they seem uninterested or awkwardly change the subject, another red flag. If they fake concern and there's no real warmth, no follow-up, no genuine connection. Yep, you guessed it, major red flag. So comment below, have you ever tested someone like this? What happened? All right, I want to hear your experiences. So let's get into it. The narcissist's automatic response. Narcissists cannot handle genuine human connection. They divert away from it immediately. They lack the ability to truly get deep into it with people. They react in one of three ways. They try to one-up you. If you say, I've had a really stressful week, they'll say, oh, please, you don't even know what stress is. They'll completely ignore it. If you try to say, I'm really in pain right now, I just really need somebody to talk to, I really need help, they instantly change the subject. Right? You just interrupted me. I think I hear something outside. I'm trying to listen to you, but I've got something going on. Oh, you know what? I think I have a headache right now. It's like they can't hear you at that moment. They instantly change the subject. Oh, you look really good right now. Oh, like all of a sudden there's something else. Or they pretend to care, but it's all fake. They give you this generic, oh, that must be really hard. But then there's zero follow-up, zero warmth, zero actual interest. But then they don't actually really get into it. There's not any engagement about it. If you know that this is so right, I want you to put so right down in the comments. I want you to give me examples of the exact same thing that I'm talking about. Have you ever met somebody, they started off to be the most charming, charismatic person you've ever met in your life. Then they turned out to be your worst nightmare. And then when you go to negotiate with them, they're a living hell. Well, I developed something called the SLAY method of negotiating with narcissists, and it has helped tens of thousands of people in more than 150 countries win, go from feeling drained and defeated to getting the outcomes they want. And the reason why it works is because I spent more than 20 years studying narcissism as a trial attorney, and now I'm here to help you win too, and also take your suffering and turn it into your superpower. Take your pain and turn it into profit, peace, and purpose as a highly specialized, high conflict negotiation coach. If you want to learn how to do it, then just go to RebeccaZung.com/apply, and I will show you how. You know, like they might even make a joke about it, or you're making too much of this. Or they might even say like, oh, who cares? What difference does it make about that person? They might just slough it off. They don't really get into, tell me more about that. I want to hear, that must be so hard. Like they don't really want to hear more about how it's actually impacting you and what your feelings actually are around the situation. And they don't follow up with you ever about it. Like what's going on? Let's talk more about it. How can we help you? How can I support you around this? They don't get into it at all with you because they don't actually really care. If you're dealing with this, I want to know more about it because I'm sure that you probably end up getting into an argument about them because you probably are feeling like, hey, don't you really care about me? And, and I do care, but, and then you end up having something around it. And if you're feeling like that, I want to know about that. Tell me in the comments. Here's the thing. There's going to be a follow-up, the delayed response. You want to take it a step even further. Imagine that you bring your vulnerability to them again later. Maybe a few days later, you say, hey, if they truly cared, they remember, right? Bring it up again. But a narcissist, they either have no idea what you're talking about, or they scramble to cover up their lack of interest. Oh, yeah. Or they might even be like, oh, why are you bringing that up again? They're kind of like annoyed that you're bringing it up again. Or I do care about this, but right now it's just not a good time to have this conversation. I'm like really busy with what I've got going on. Can we talk about this later? You definitely know that they don't want to hear more about it at this time, right? And so you can definitely tell that it's not something that they're interested in. Here's how this trick is going to save you. Imagine using this trick on a new friend or a coworker or a potential partner. You'll know immediately whether they have genuine empathy or if there's somebody who is draining you and manipulating you or discarding you. And by the way, if they're love bombing you, they might feign interest over time, but narcissists are like emotional vampires. The sooner you recognize them, the faster you can cut them out of your life before they do real damage. Because over time, you're going to start to see that they don't have long-term interest, that they don't actually care, that they're not going to continue to show interest or care or empathy. And if this is you, and you need phrases for disarming narcissists, just get my phrases for disarming narcissists at disarmthenarc.com, because you don't need these kinds of people in your life. You need people who are actually going to care, who are going to put in the time to the relationship and the care and the empathy and everything into the relationship that you are putting into the relationship, right? So you do not have to let toxic people into your life and have them take up space into your life the way you want to have people into your life who are investing into it the same way you're investing into it. Power is in your hands. You are strong, you are worthy, you have choices, and you deserve real relationships built on respect and genuine connection. If you want to connect with people who are more like you, join my free private Facebook group at Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. And if this video helped you, hit that like button, hit that share button, and make sure that you have subscribed here and hit that notification bell. When I first launched my store at shop.RebeccaZung.com, I needed a simple way to manage online and in-store sales. Shopify Point of Sale made it seamless. Shopify POS connects everything online and in-store into one system. Customers shop how they want, and my team always has the tools to get the sale done. It's proven to work. Shopify POS Users see a 22% better total cost of ownership and an 8.9% sales boost on average. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, shopify.com/negotiate. If you really want to master spotting narcissists, you have to watch this next video. And that is the one emotion that narcissists can't fake. That's like the next video that goes with this one. And this will completely change how you see them. All right. So make sure you go and watch that video next. But before you go, remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. You know that you are so strong and you are so special and you are so spectacular. They only win if you give in. Just know that you are a light who is meant to shine on this planet. So continue to shine that light, and I will see you in that next video.